Hello everyone, Ace here, and today's story is as old as wokeness itself, because it's a tale of nothing ever being good enough. Today let's talk about how activists are claiming that the recently released The Little Mermaid live-action remake is problematic and borderline dangerous for erasing the history of slavery by not portraying it within the film. The story in question being brought to us by one Brooke Steinberg for the New York Post, with her article titled "Little Mermaid Slammed by Black Activists for Erasing Slavery Dangerous." In the article, she explains that an activist by the name of Marcus Ryder, who happens to be on the chair of the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, did admittedly applaud the casting for Ariel on the grounds that it was both subversive as well as celebrating, quote, black beauty, but then goes on to complain that the film appears to take place in the 18th century in the Caribbean and yet does not show any slavery. And thus he accuses Disney of encouraging, quote, historical amnesia, unquote, with this fantasy film. A fantasy film which he admits doesn't actually need to be historically accurate, and then goes on to immediately ignore that counterpoint. It's after this that he even calls the film, quote, borderline dangerous, unquote, for daring not to depict slavery. But it's after this, dear viewer, where things take a turn for the sublime, because Marcus Ryder then immediately follows up by doing the exact same thing himself. In this case, he attempts to argue that Disney could have set the film in Haiti immediately after the Haitian Revolution, claiming that Haiti post-slave revolution was a place of real racial harmony, and that is a claim that is as far from reality as you can get. Because historically speaking, following the Haitian Revolution was the Haitian Genocide of 1804, in which the newly freed slaves of Haiti decided to take it upon themselves to kill whitey, including white people who had helped them during the revolution, and also including people of all ages, down to including literal infants. It's also worth noting that this genocide didn't exactly help racial harmony outside of Haiti either, as the white people who survived the genocide generally did so by fleeing to the United States. In doing so, they naturally spread tales of what was happening in Haiti, which resulted in a radicalization within the Deep South of the United States, became a constant propaganda piece for Southern Democrats up to and including the US Civil War, and was even the progenitor of the race war rhetoric that has been a talking point of white supremacists to this very day. And the fact that Marcus Ryder decided to call what happened in Haiti as an example of racial harmony is not only completely wrong, but absolutely disgusting as well, to the point that he is at bare minimum engaging in genocide denialism, and at worst claiming that genociding whitey is an example of racial harmony and therefore a good thing in his eyes. And keep in mind, he was doing this while complaining about how Disney was erasing history in his eyes. Also keep in mind the fact that he is the kind of activist that Disney is actively trying to cater to. This story is a great example of why Disney never should have tried to appease people such as Marcus Ryder, because A, nothing is ever good enough for woke activists, and B, those same activists either deny genocides when it's convenient for them or outright celebrate those genocides. But the good news is, of course, times are changing, and these woke activists are losing their power. At this point, it is only really a matter of time before their ideology is completely pushed out of the Overton window altogether, and they become as absolutely politically worthless as they are disgusting. And disgusting is the perfect word to describe people such as Marcus Ryder, who is, at the very bare minimum, engaging in genocide denialism in the name of political convenience, and again at worst is openly celebrating it as an example of racial harmony. Now, for those curious, I will be leaving a link in the description below to an archive of this article so you can check it out for yourself if you should so desire. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.